In this episode, we're talking about old age security and how to make the best decisions around it.
Thanks for everyone for tuning in to today's episode. In the previous episode, we talked about the Canadian pension plan, different information around the pension plan, how to make the decision on when to take it.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about a different government pension plan known as OAS, or Old Age Security.
Right, and actually this is a great benefit because it's so easy to get. All you got to do is live in Canada, and you get access to this great benefit. So if you've lived in the country for over 40 years, you're going to get the maximum benefit, which is about $585 a month, which is great. If you've lived in Canada a little bit less, for less time, you're going to get a prorated version of it. So if 30 years, you're going to get a little bit less, and so on and so forth. But again, it's really easy to qualify for it. You just got to live in the country, and you're going to get a benefit from it. So most of our viewers are going to get that full benefit of $585 a month if you take it at 65.
Many of our clients are affluent individuals who, even in retirement, may still be making a significant amount of income.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about OAS Clawback, because this is key.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful with this because essentially if you're getting clawed back on your old age security, it's like another tax being added on. So, the numbers work out to that the clawback starts at around $74,000 of income. So if you're making $74,000 plus, you're going to start to see clawbacks on your old age security benefit. So if you're the maximum benefit, that $585 a month is going to start coming down based on whatever your income is. And it's fully clawed back at around $121,000 of taxable income. So anywhere in between, it's prorated essentially, but yeah, it acts as basically another tax. So what you want to be really careful of, and this is where having a really good financial projection is going to help you out, is knowing where your income is going to come from in the future. Because if you have a lot of RRSPs, as an example today, where you're going to be forced to take those out at 71 and beyond, you're going to potentially put yourself in a situation where you're getting clawbacks that you don't need to have
on essentially free money.
Yeah, versus had you made decisions earlier on in life to either deregister some money or to save money in different account types like tax-free savings accounts or even non-registered accounts, you might have been able to avoid that. So having a good, I feel like I say this every episode, but having a really good financial plan with a good financial projection is going to help you to allocate your money to the appropriate places. And on top of that, hopefully you can avoid a clawback of any sort, but at least make sure you're not getting the maximum clawback from your old age security.
OAS, a little bit different than CPP when it comes to when you can actually start receiving it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so old age security starts essentially paying out at age 65. Now that's the standard start date, but you can delay it if you want.
Something that not everyone knows about.
No,
OAS.
Exactly. It's not common for people to delay it. Not like CPP, where some people start at 60, some people start at 65, or anywhere in between. But you can delay it if you want to, and you just have to apply to delay it essentially. Now, a reason why you might want to delay it is referring back to that clawback. Let's say maybe you're still working at 65, or maybe you've got a lot of income in 65 at 65 because of like you're taking money out of RSPs or something like that, and that's going to force a clawback. It might be in your best interest to delay old age security to a later date and avoid those clawbacks. And because of that, you're actually going to get a bump on that old age security payment. And you were telling me about it.
It's similar to CPP. In every month after the age of 65 that it's delayed, it increases by 0.6%. So if you take it at the final, so age 70, it'll be 36% higher than had you taken it at 65.
Right, exactly. So, it may be incredibly beneficial to delay it if you are still earning a high income. And again, this is planning. If you have a good projection, we can plan this all out ahead of time and know exactly what you're going to do so you don't face any clawbacks unnecessarily.
So Grant, I think you touched on this already. With OAS, you essentially, back in 2014, you no longer have to apply. It begins at 65 automatically. Right. But if you want to defer it to a later date, that you do have to apply for.
Yeah, like old age security is the easiest benefit because at 65 they just automatically start paying it out to you. So as long as you're not completely off the grid, you're going to start receiving those checks at 65 unless you apply to have it delayed. So there's an application form. It's really simple. It's
Through
like
Service Canada, you contact Service Canada. We'll put the number below.
Yeah, and or go online, and then there's just a one-page application essentially. You fill it out, send it in, and they'll delay it until whatever date down the road that you wish to start receiving it. So that's the only thing you really need to do. If you're going to delay it, submit the form. If you're not going to delay it, you don't have to do anything.
Sit
the money's
back.
going to start showing up at age 65.
Sit back, relax.
If it doesn't, contact Service Canada, but it should.
That's the episode, Grant. The basics of OAS.
There you have it.
If you have any questions, obviously get in touch with us. www.whitehoustonwealth.com is our website. If you want to email us, whitehoustonwealth@nbc.ca.
Thanks for tuning in.
Ready?
Aim.